King Kong in the trunk.
I'm back. Road Rants on Star Wars. Leslye Headland. Good God, there's so many players in this. I can't even think straight. This is wild. WDW Pro has dropped a tidbit, a massive one, about this Leslye Headland hiring. As we know, she was a personal assistant to Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, that Harvey Weinstein, okay? That's right. The great feminist SJW was at one time defending Harvey Weinstein. You can't make this shit up. That's a fact. Now, as we know, the stories have come out that Bob Iger and Bob Chapek were quote-unquote livid with her hiring, as was the entire Star Wars fan base, by the way. Now, the plot thickens. Listen to this that was dug up from WDW Pro. Now we know why Bob Iger is mad. Disney and Bob Iger added to the Paz de la Herrera Harvey Weinstein lawsuit. Kathleen Kennedy has brought a snake into the hen house. Literally. Bob Iger is in a Harvey Weinstein lawsuit right now. This is unbelievable. Just received this info. One of the reasons Leslye Headland is such a PR issue is because of quotes like these. Quote, "It is so funny and great. When I was working there that all I wanted, I would daydream that someday I would be making movies and Harvey would buy them and he would want to support them." Okay, we've all sort of heard that. He's a genius. You sit across from him and you're like, quote, "I cannot believe how brilliant this guy is." Yeah, this is the SJW that is trying to defend Harvey Weinstein, right? That's coming into Star Wars. Now, here's the big issue. Additionally, Bob Iger is currently being sued by Paz de la Herrera, if I'm saying that right, about Harvey Weinstein, which means that not only is he attempting to get out of that situation, but Kathleen Kennedy has brought the fox into the hen house by bringing Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant, and nobody at the top of Disney knows what information she was privy to at her time working under Harvey. I was curious what the legal situation was that Disney was concerned about beyond the PR issue, but this is the big one I discovered. You could potentially, although perhaps unlikely, see a situation where Kathleen Kennedy has hired somebody who is compromising information about the CEO, former CEO, and others at Disney. And this is what this headline actually says. It says, De La Herrera filed her sexual assault lawsuit against Weinstein last year. Her new complaint, which adds Disney, Iger, and former Disney chairman Michael Eisner, says Eisner and Iger, quote, made a series of decisions that allowed a range of actions by Harvey Weinstein that unacceptably harmed certain employees of Miramax. So Bob Iger is in this lawsuit and Kathleen Kennedy hired this woman. What the F is going on? And then I'm sitting back and I'm like, why would KK do this? Unless KK is mad at Bob Iger. And then I refer back to 1 year ago about this time when the great Grace Randolph, look, Grace can be an acquired taste, but the woman breaks stories. And she dropped a bombshell that Bob Iger almost fired Kathleen Kennedy 1 year ago. And by the way, would have fired her if J.J. Abrams would have taken the job. He refused it, and he kept Kathleen Kennedy. Remember the round table? Kevin Feige was on the call. Bob Iger was there. The president of Pixar was on the call. Everybody was on the call. And that was the call, by the way, where Bob Iger delivered instructions to Kathleen Kennedy to cut the political shit out of your movies and your bullshit. And then she hires this woman, a no man-hating racist feminist. It's not to be believed. And Bob Iger is literally, and Disney is literally involved in this lawsuit. And look, I don't know the status of the lawsuit, but does it really matter anymore? This is unbelievable that we may have just witnessed pure, unadulterated revenge from Kathleen Kennedy on Bob Iger. Do we know that for sure? No. But it's not that hard to connect the dots either. This was, if she did not tell anybody about Leslye Headland and she just made the call without consulting legal, without consulting the two Bobs, this was premeditated and vindictive is what it was. There's no way around it. No way around it. She knew exactly what she was doing, and she knew exactly, look, the only reason you don't tell everybody a full story or give them the full story is because you believe you are going to hear the words no. And Bob Iger would have been like, no, hell no. And maybe you're fired for even bringing this in front of me. And we've heard rumors. There were multiple more rumors that came out that there have been meetings after meetings and that Bob Iger has lost his ever-loving shit over this. And what I wonder is, did Kathleen Kennedy pull this shit after Bob Iger stepped away and then, I'm back, bees? And she was like, oh shit, I'll leak this to the media. Then it won't get canceled because Bob Iger will look like a woman hater. This is your Star Wars. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
King Kong in the trunk.